hoping that everything is functional. Well, there we go. It just takes it a minute to recognize for some reason. Also, my window is in the wrong place. There we go. Okay. Eastern Cave. We'll see whether anyone shows up. So, I am missing a couple of Metroids here. I'm pretty sure I got all the ones in the nest, which just leaves maybe that area that I saw off to the right. Oops. Alright. Haven't been this way, and this might be where the remaining Metroids are. Possibly. Oh, never mind. This has power bomb necessity. So that can't be it. Now, where could they be? I know that missing area in blue directly below me almost, slightly to the right. That's the bottom of some lava. That's not what I need. The Metroid that I killed off to the right there, probably the only one in that direction. Yeah, it's probably for the best if I'm wandering around for a bit anyway. Especially if nobody shows up. Where could they be? I should try double checking the nest, because I'm not really... I don't know where else I could be missing something. Although it certainly looks like I got everything there, too. Maybe there's something off to the left and down? That seems plausible. Like, not down here, but over to the left and then down? Hello. Just trying to find these last two Metroids, and I don't know where they are. But I noticed there's this place here. Okay, no, there's lava here too. I wonder. Oops. I pushed the up arrow there and didn't mean to. Alright, well it can't be out here, so it must be somewhere in between in this green or bluish area. Well, does any of this look open to you besides this top left, this top right tile where I know for a fact that I need power bombs? And then there's this lower area right here, which I know to be just the bottom of lava. So nothing else looks open. Am I missing something in the big nest area, I guess? Oh, wait, yes I am. Okay, I feel dumb. There we go. I saw it too. It's right here. I'm centered on it a bit. There's a dead Metroid there, which is kind of obscuring the opening. That's probably why I didn't see it for so long. Oh well. Alright. It's right through here somewhere. If I can find a way to get down. There we go. Going in style. No good reason to do that, but... I will say that out of all the Metroids I've played, this one has the most controllable space jump. Like if you're playing especially Super Metroid, but even like Fusion or Zero Mission, space jump can be kind of finicky. It's like you don't just push jump when you're in the air. Oh no, you have to have some like special timing to do it right. Or else it doesn't count and you just do a regular not jump, or try to wall jump. It feels really awkward sometimes. This game, it doesn't matter. It's like there's this distinction in the official Metroids between being in like a standing up jumping state and being in like a somersaulting state, and the game requires that you be in a somersaulting state in order to space jump. So I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing in those games, but I do greatly appreciate being able to just press jump while I'm in the air to space jump. I'm so glad this is an easy guy, because obviously I'm a little out of practice. There we go. And then I can clearly see a path from here, even though it's not marked on the map, which probably leads to the last guy. Now, if I had gotten this guy and not gone over here, I would really be a little upset with myself, because it would take forever to figure that out. Okay, can I get you with a good super? Not quite. I have lots of energy, so I'm more concerned with using up my missiles poorly. Oh man, that one... I feel like one of those should have hit. Oh well. I guess I'll just spam regular missiles now. How did that hit? It like hit him in the nose. Weird. I got caught again. That one, he just left himself wide open. I actually remembered something that I did when I was playing hard mode in this game. You know the boss that gives you space jump and how it looks like you really need to go get space jump before you can go off to the right up there? I'm pretty sure when I was playing this game on hard mode, I was like, I don't want to fight that boss without super missiles. So I did wall jumps to scale the wall off to the right of that boss to go get super missiles before getting space jump. At least I think I did that. I don't know. I sort of remember trying to do that at least. And it seems plausible that it'd be possible to do that. Alright, get that earthquake going. I have one super missile, which is enough to get to the, to get out of here at least. I was in a bit of a hurry to leave last Tuesday, so it's not too surprising I missed something in the nest. Because I knew I needed to be somewhere, I forget what exactly it was, but there was some reason I knew I needed to be somewhere that day. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. Alright. What? How did I get back here without... whatever. I could have sworn you needed to shine spark your way to the left there to get to where I just was, but I guess you only need to shine spark if you're going to the right in that room. There must be some kind of falling thing that I just went through without even thinking about it. Anyway, onward. Here we have our next gateway of lava. My brain kept trying to supply the word tar, which is completely incorrect. Ooh, what could this be? This looks like a piece of technology, doesn't it? And that looks rather unusual, too. Wonder what this could be about. Ooh, scanning the environment. Aw, he's a dead guy. Another dead guy. Lots of dead guys. Let's open the logbook. Research team. The scientists constructed a small mobile research site within the cave system. The access tunnel leading to their research vessel is collapsed and all of their equipment is non-operational. Vital signs of all exosuits are flatlined. There are no survivors in this site. So, I wonder what killed them. Well, hey, free super missile. Hey, look who's here. It's not one, but two little guys. Good thing I just collected some supers. Oh yeah, take them out in 2 hits with these. Lard. Nice. Nice and easy. I have revenge now. I guess I can leave. So I guess this is supposed to have been the elevator to their research place, but unfortunately it's power bomb only, as you can see. Alright, well that was a good little detour. Now we know what happened to the research team. Doesn't seem like the tactical rescue squad was with them, though. Oops. Oh, hey, this isn't what was opened. That means that the way that was opened was back up this way. Way back up here. I have to admit I jumped when the two Metroids just suddenly appeared there. I tried to play it cool, but I did jump a bit. In case you forget, you can blow those up with super missiles. Because we kind of need to know that, I guess, for the next section. I feel bad for a player who forgot they could do that after a while, after the while that it's been since they last saw it. Mining facility. Cordite crystals are one of the most durable, naturally forming crystals in the galaxy. Though they are not as hard as diamonds, this makes them a more malleable resource. The Chozo found various practical uses for cordite in constructing machinery or producing works of art. This mining facility supplies cordite and various other minerals to the nearby industrial complex. So cordite is the green crystal that you need super missiles to destroy. Hi there, charging guys. It's weird to me that wave beam doesn't go through your shield things, but I guess that's what plasma beam is for. There's a nice little mining robot there. Aha! That felt pretty good. Anyway, we get to control a mining robot now. Or at least, I guess, power it via being a morph ball. Control is a bit of a strong word for what I'm doing, because I'm literally just watching a thing happen now that I put myself into it. Oh, there's some cordite in the way. So, it seems weird to me that the mining robot thing can't handle cordite being in the way, given that it's supposed to be for mining cordite. But I guess the idea is that it digs for a deposit of cordite, and then you're supposed to, like, people or other robots are supposed to be extracting it. That's fine. To me, cordite's just an obstacle that I need to destroy, so... Given that super missiles have a green tip or something, I wonder if the implication here is that they're made partially of cordite. Well, I mean, it's more likely just the fact that they're green, so just like they destroy green doors, they also destroy green crystals. I don't know. Maybe the doors are supposed to be made of cordite, the shielding on the doors, I mean. 2 Metroids in the area. What could this be? New log entry. SPC FMAC. The campsite's drone for... Oh, the campsite's done for. Blaine and I ran for the elevator. Blaine and I ran for the elevator when a jellyfish Metroid bit into him. His last words were, "Stop your grinning and drop your linen," as he shoved a demolition bomb in its mouth. Next thing I know, I'm knocked off my feet, elevator is covered in rubble, and the Metroid casually leaves, drenched in his blood. Dang it, Blaine, our tech doesn't work like Aran's. But I didn't let it leave my sight. Trailed it till it laid down and changed color. It's payback time. I'm gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun. Okay then. So this is new. This was not in version 1.1. Interesting. I don't know why I had that much trouble reading that, but wow, did I ever have trouble reading that. I can't space jump in lava, unfortunately. Ah, this place is so awkward. Do I need to be here right now? Can I go somewhere else first? Because those things, like, you can't kill them, and I think they collide with you if you're trying to jump through them. I'm gonna see what's up here first. Oh. Alright, just a save room. I also haven't been to the left. Maybe this is the right way to get past these rooms. I should try that in the other room. See if I can find a way to super shine spark my way through there. There we go. Oops. I forgot this room was here. Alright, is there a way to get myself running and build up a shine spark into that other room? Right. I think there might be just enough space here to do that. There we go. Very easy. That's how you do it. We're gonna have these to contend with while fighting a Metroid. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be staying down here. Oh, 2 shots. I can't help but imagine a speedrunner would rather do that than contend with these as well. Because they are a pain and a half. I don't know how I have much choice here, though. Oh well, I needed to explore this obscure corner of the map anyway. And there's a perfectly fine save room over to the top row, nearby anyway. I should have shine sparked again there and jumped upward. Oh well. At least I can shine spark, at least I can run my way through this. Bonk. As they say in Zelda speedruns, bonk. Right, 2 detours. I think I was going left here. Yep. Okay. Let's try not to do this clumsy as possible. This way. Oh, there's an item up there. I should probably go see if I can figure out how to get it. But first I want to kill this jerk. There we go. Alright, the missile's over that way. I wonder how I reach it. I guess not from here is the probable answer. Maybe from below? Oh, I need a speed jump right there. Now I I don't know exactly where I'm going. Okay, I guessed correctly. I mean, it's geographically unique. It has this kind of bump upward right here. It's the peak. But it's very easy to forget where it is if you're not seeing a lightning symbol there. Oh, there's an item in the top bottom right here. Where could it be? Very good question. Oh, okay. I need to speed boost my way to the right through this room. Which means, 6 Metroids. Whoops. I did onto a hill, which is not what I wanted to do. Need a little more space than that. Okay, go! Boom. Missiles. Huh. You literally just bomb those and they go away. Alright. Ooh. A distinct type of door. It said scanning environment, but I guess I didn't give it enough time to do so. This facility is operating on an emergency power supply. Thermal readings indicate that there is at least one functional device located deep inside the building. Oh man, the tower. If that's not an imposing name, I don't know what is. I'm gonna hopefully find a save point out here, because the thing is, because the tower is not powered, the save rooms inside the tower are not operational either, until you turn on the power. But turning on the power, well, you might imagine that that has a few negative effects as well. Oh, okay, there's a Metroid here. Make a note of that. There's probably one in this room too. Oh, no? Okay. Ah, here we go. Just what I wanted. And there's this place where there's a hole. Wonder what could be in here. Oh, well, just a Metroid core thing here. This might not be where I need to be for a... Oh. Something's happening. Oh look, it's another it's a new type of Metroid. Zeta. After a substantial transformation of its body, the Metroid's power and defenses greatly improve. Though the Zeta Metroid can no longer fly due to its immense weight, its new legs are strong enough to carry it and perform great bursts of speed. The arms can deliver powerful strikes, and its mouth glands can spray a highly corrosive substance. Its two prior forms were akin to a pupal phase. Discarding the Gamma Metroid's exoskeleton marked the beginning of its adulthood. Alright, this is a heck of a thing to find in the dark. So the rules are very different with this guy. You basically just need to shoot head on, except that he can decide to block with his claws if you don't do it at the right time. Also, he takes lots of damage. He's taken 3 super missiles so far. Now 4. Oh yeah, see? That's what happens if he decides to block. You have to basically shoot him while he's busy attacking you some other way. Oof. Get knocked around in this game. I'm all out of supers. Hello? I'm over here, buddy. So if you're using regular missiles, you have the option of just kind of spamming your way through. I mean, you can do that with supers, but it seems like a bad idea to waste them. Because he can only block like one missile at a time, and while he's busy blocking your missile, he can't block another one, if that makes any sense. I don't know, to me, this attack reads as toenail throwing, even though I know that's probably not what it's supposed to be. That one, the thing he uses to block, it's supposed to be some kind of energy thing, but it just looks like he's throwing his toenails at me. Or claws? I don't know. The shape looks like a toenail to me. Well, that was a victory. Not what I was thinking might be in that hole, but at least I don't have to deal with him again. So yeah, this is not only a place where you're going to have to go somewhere deep inside to turn on the power, but also a place where you first encounter adult Metroids. New log. GFR J. Nolan. Most sentient species in the Federation regard the extinct harmonious Chozo with utmost respect, and as an example of what any civilization drowning in violence should strive to become. But this tower I've scanned, a dedicated weapons factory, certainly puts that view into question. Yet I remain positive. Surely the Chozo resorted to this when they discovered the Metroids on SR-388. Any pacifist would after facing those monsters. The climb was certainly worth the view. A shame my colleagues aren't alive to see this. And another one from FMAC, that guy before. The campsite's done for. Wait. Oh, okay. The trooper logs are all one big text file. Okay. Which gets added to as we go. That makes sense, but it's a little annoying. I just have to hope that always the most recent one will be on top. At least I recognized the name and didn't get halfway through reading before I don't want to be here. That stuff looks nasty. I think I'll do that later. Anyway, before I got halfway through reading it, was like, oh, that's the same thing already. Oh, check this out. This is a neat statue. Chozo is holding the world. Gripping the world. I'm not sure if they're playing tug of war with it or what. I mean, if you think about the Chozos being supposedly ultra peaceful and stuff, you have to remember that literally all of Samus's weaponry and equipment is Chozo technology. So it's not like they didn't have weapons, at the very least. They definitely had some very, very powerful weaponry. Oop. Oh, hey. Energy tank. Gimme. With the world. How did I get here? Oh, there we go. More importantly, I was thinking, how do I get back out of here? Do I need to bomb that? Oh man, I do. It helps if I remember that I have Spider Ball as an option. I was like, how do I get out of here? I can't bomb that. Oh, I have Spider Ball, so I can. Alright, well there's obviously an item up here somewhere. Okay. I need to spider my way up there, I guess. Missile. look, another entrance. Oh, hey, I found something. But I can't get it yet. We're teasing me with the game's teasing us with the plasma beam. Looks like I found the way in. This is a bit reminiscent of the whole, it's like, gee, if only the power were on, I could go get a plasma beam. This is a little bit like the pirate ship event in Zero Mission. It's like, oh look, there's a thing you could have. No, you can't have it. You have to go do a bunch of other stuff first. Well, all the beams are like have symbols indicating just like actually, how do I get to? I guess it doesn't show here, but like all the beams are like some kind of abstract shape around the letter that the beam name starts with. Oh hey, that looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Looks a lot like those things in the factory zone before that were really annoying. Except they're off right now, so it's fine. Oh, what could this be? Uh-huh. Looks like I'm trapped in here. Gonna have to morph ball into this spot. And turn on the tower. The immense tower houses a weapons R&D facility. The robots patrolling within are combat drones equipped with weapon prototypes and advanced shield plating. They possess superior AI and are programmed to fire at any living target, keeping the tower sterilized of organic matter very efficiently. Proceed with caution. Yeah, thanks. Also, this door is still locked, because of course it is. Check out these guys repairing the, oof, man. That guy has some bullets. Ah. Lightning. I'm really fond of this, like, electro rave remix of Norfair. It's pretty great. It fits the tower so well. By the way, here's a boss. Here, have a boss. You have to fight this before you get Plasma Beam. The Tester. This unit performs 360-degree live fire tests of prototype weapons. Scans indicate the exterior armor is resistant to beam weaponry, while the interior is further protected by an energy field that repels solid projectiles. Auto-repair systems in the cannons can mend all damage within seconds. Schematics reveal these systems were applied due to earlier models' cannons being exposed to exceedingly violent tests. Similar to your power suit, this unit's modular design allows for the additional and removal of equipment. So, what we're being told here is the outer shell is immune to beams, so use missiles. The inner part is immune to missiles, so use beams. I guess that was its version of a screw attack. I'm pretty sure the self-repairing bit applies to those cannons, because I blew off one or two of those cannons before, but they came back. What I need to be destroying is... Wow, that's a lot of bullets. Oof. What I need to be destroying is those yellow shells that we saw it first with. We first saw it with. Now, did you see that? I shot the eyeball in the middle using a charge beam, and it immediately reoriented its shields to try and block another shot. At least it seems like it did that. Oh. Well. classical attack that every enemy with lasers uses. But you can actually destroy the laser shooters, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. Alright, I'm rid of its outer plating, so now it's just a matter of taking out the core. Boom! There we go. Yeah. Oh, there was an item here somewhere. Oh, I need Power Bomb probably to get that. But hey, at least now I can go get my Plasma Beam. Yeah, and its placement is very, oh no. It's like, oh, okay, there's this ominous giant tower that's powered off. You trap yourself inside while trying to find a place to turn on the power, and then the power turns on and everything's trying to kill you. Beams can pierce enemies. Alright, this should even the odds a bit with all these robots. Yeah, that makes this a lot more reasonable to fight. One thing that AM2R just absolutely nails in general is the same feeling that Fusion can give you from time to time of oh no when it comes to certain bosses, where like the entire situation is just no good. You're trapped, you're stuck behind like several walls, you've done a bunch of other stuff, you can't move back, you have to keep going forward, and then, oh look, it's a horrible nightmare of a boss. Sometimes it's literally the nightmare. Anyway. There's probably a Metroid over this way. Oof. More of that stuff. Those Ultra Spikes. Test your space jump abilities as much as possible. I kind of want to explore everywhere else first. Alright, this doesn't look so bad. Maybe it is, though. So the thing is, whenever you see this, you have to go not only forward through it, but backwards after fighting a Metroid. In hard mode, this is quite a thing, because maybe you get very hurt by the Metroid, and then you're trying to survive that, not take that one last hit. Also, this guy's arena is kind of nasty, because he likes to destroy the floor because he doesn't need it. So, better to be aggressive with supers there. Stop walking on the spikes, Samus. Thank you. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. Alright, I guess I'll go back down to the tower's save point down here. Oh, hey, what could this be? Why it requires a yellow type weapon to destroy. At any rate, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that Metroid over here as well. This way. Oh, check this area out. It's like, hey, you want to play floor is lava? Okay. floor is spikes, actually, instead. Alright, here we've got a lovely fight against one of these guys. Oh man, okay, since you can leave these rooms, it's and since these guys have knockback, did you see what just happened there? So you can leave this room in the middle of a fight, and if you do, the Metroid regains all its health. And they have the ability to knock you back with certain attacks. This is one of a few places where that's a bad combination, because you can just get knocked out of the room by the Metroid's attack. Like, there's an effort to prevent that with this little knee-high wall here, but it's not really perfect. It's entirely possible to get knocked out of this room halfway through the fight. You need to go back through here and back to the save point if you want to replenish your ammo. And that's certainly not the only room like that, I think. At least as far as my recollection goes. Okay, I think we want to go... I guess I'll just go ahead and... Oops. Well, this was an accident. Get out of the lava. Okay. As I was at some point saying, we want to go take care of the rest of these Metroids in Spike Land. Although I don't think I've quite collected all the major upgrades for this area yet. Look at this. It's actually pretty hard to get knocked out of this room, at least. And I just, like, charged right into that guy with Speed Booster. Boom. That one was undershot. I mean, it was literally underneath him. I thought he would turn around. Come on, stop walking. Wow. Both of my remaining supers blocked. Hey. I'm talking to you. Face me when you fight me. There's this charge attack. I'm pretty sure that when he does duck down like that, you can hit him by ducking and shooting. It's just sort of hard to react to that quickly enough to take advantage of it. There we go. That one took a chunk out of me. I'm thinking that presumably if it gets strong enough it can just claw its way through the walls or something. I mean, that would explain why something like the big hole we saw over up here, that would explain things like this existing, I would imagine. Anyway, it's not like the exterminator can say, oh, that roach is just kind of stuck there, I'm just going to let it starve to death. Generally, the expectation is that when you hire an exterminator, or equivalently a bounty hunter, or smite master, that they do their whole job, regardless of the fact that some bugs would die anyway. I've developed some very paranoid habits from playing this on hard mode. Like, go save after every single Metroid, no matter what. I probably don't have to do that on normal mode, but... so there's probably another Metroid through here. off. I love how the game gives you wave beam, which makes this stuff really easy to just blast all of your way through, and then it proceeds to kind of ruin you with it. It's like, oh, I guess you could turn off the... Well, no, the research team was just a research team, but there was supposed to be the Tactical Rescue something or other squad. I'd have to look at the log to see exactly what they were called, but the people we've been getting logs from are mostly the Tactical whatever squad zone people. Alright, we got an earthquake happening, so I guess I did need to destroy all the Metroids at this point. Oh, hey, this area has been opened up. I guess I should see what's over on the left side. What really threw me for a loop was that first trooper's name began with SCP, which I guess must be some kind of actual, designation that a soldier could have, but because I'm an avid reader of the SCP wiki, I'm used to seeing SCP as a designation for some kind of abnormal thing. What's up with this? We have some very, very emphatic doors here. At least they open themselves for me. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. Huh. There's this place over here with a door that's just busted, but we can't go over there. One of these annoying robots. Get rid of you through the wall. This is awfully tedious, isn't it? It's kind of time-consuming. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Lots of robots. Hi. Man, that guy shoots a lot of lasers. This door is not exactly the one that was blocked off from the other side. In fact, it's kind of below it. Oh look, it's a classical Metroid elevator thing. Oh, nice. Well, that part of the map looks suspicious, doesn't it? I guess we'll be looking at that later. Huh. Well, nothing to see here. Wonder what these things are. I legitimately do. I don't know exactly what these would be. Oh, well. that's a thing in the background. Power plant. This geothermal power plant generates the power to run all the other facilities in the cave complex. Water from the hydro station is injected into the system using insulated pipes. Sophisticated turbines use the heat of the local environment, being extremely efficient with minimal loss of water. The massive amount of energy it produced is stored in isolated arrays of power cells, which is what we've got a picture of over there. One of these has lost some structural integrity, and any significant change in temperature could overload it. Well, that's surely not important information at all, is it? Oh, hey. Power bombs. Well, we might as well try out our new toy, right? If I push the right button, at least. Uh-oh. Everything's surely fine. Oh. Never mind. There was a way to go down here, I guess. Oh, hey, it's a giant robot. Great time. Let's read it. Tank prototype. Sensors on its head provide it with accurate aim. However, the alloy protecting it has weakened with time, along with the arm and track sections. Attacking these parts may grant you tactical advantages. Hardware scans reveal this tank was to be mass-produced. Originally remotely controlled, and basic AI is now active due to a lack of commands. So let's just shoot all the missiles at it. Maybe that'll help. Alright, now I can shoot lasers at the core. You know, it does look a little bit like a power suit, doesn't it? I mean, the upper chestish section does. Alright, I got it. Well, there's not really much time to celebrate, is there? Gotta go. Everything's exploding. The save room isn't working. Also, that door isn't working. Try the other door? Oh, I guess I'm not going back that way. We've been here before. Kinda. Hey, it's the elevator. Oh. I'm gonna need to be fast to reach the elevator. Up! Everybody die! I need you out of my way. That bug's gonna die. If it sticks around here, it will. Where am I going? This way? Okay. Why, if it isn't that area I couldn't get to before. Oh, hey, this exploded out from under me. That's good. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. That power core really is gonna explode. Here's these really inconvenient bomb areas. If I were smart, maybe I would have saved a power bomb for this, eh? Where do I bomb here? guess what? There are some really long-winded doors here. Oop. Ow. I love that slow standing up animation, by the way. So, hey, it exploded. What a surprise. Alright, so possibly one of the worst kept secrets about this game is that that temperature is not a real timer. It's actually designed to go up along with your progress in the area. One thing you have to look out for, really, is dying on the way to the save room afterward. Because if you do that, you have to go all the way back again. It probably makes you have, like, 1 health, or it puts you back at 1-5 health or something, I don't know. I'm sure somebody's tried it. Anyway, now I have power bombs, so I can collect whatever's here. More power bombs. Hooray! Anyway, especially on hard mode, it's like, oh no, there's enemies here. Die! Get out of my way! Don't kill me! Anyway. But yeah, it fooled me my first time playing this game. It's also nice and cinematic, too. Things that died that way. Oh yeah, this is where there was this. I'm hoping to go collect that item over there. Oops. Once again, I clumsily fumbled the up button there. Fumbled my thumb onto the up button to stand up when I didn't actually want to. Boom! What's in here? More super missiles. Very good. Probably worth the effort, I'd say. I guess the way out must be to the right. Alright, it looks like I've more or less cleared this area. Now I think what it would be appropriate to do at this point is return to that place where there was a passage upward that required a power bomb. Like, obviously I could continue forward, but I do want to check that out at some point. Huh, didn't think that bug was harmless. Yeah, I could go down here, but I don't want to yet. I guess the speedrunner strat would be to go back that way. Would be to grab that missile tank as you're going back that way, instead of trekking back and forth and still backtracking afterward like I did. These guys are much easier to kill with plasma beam because now their rotator claw things don't block your attacks. Seems like I never went left here. Of course it's a save room. You encounter a lot of enemies that just have like organic parts of themselves that block beams immediately before the area where you get plasma beamed. Huh. I was injured and it canceled my shine spark. Alright, so I think it was over here? Yeah, I think this is where it was. Oops. Yeah. Power bomb here. Huh. Hey, an elevator appears if you open the passage. And it zips you way up this way. So yeah, there's all these rooms we've been to before, and if you look at the background of those rooms, you can see the passage for this elevator there. You just don't necessarily notice that it's there unless you're looking for it. The GFS Thoth is a Griffin-class ship. Once an escort of Olympus-class battleships, it has since been converted into a research vessel. Its crew has continuously helped the Federation explore planets, ancient civilizations, and study species throughout the galaxy. The Thoth carries portable drilling machinery for excavations. The ship landed on a small valley. The present dig site connects directly to the underground research lab. An AM2R gunship is also nearby, registered to the rescue team. Like, I don't know what these classes of gunship or whatever are. Also, you take damage if you go too far into the sky. I think this area is connected to... Maybe it's not, but I thought it was connected to the area where your ship is parked. No, it's not. Okay. Thinking of something else, I imagine. My obsessiveness won't let me not explore these tiles, even though I know there's nothing in them. Oh yeah, here's the ship, by the way. The entrance to the ship. The ship's satellite dish. Gotta have satellite TV on your ship. I know, that's probably not what it's for, but... Oh hey, another of these. What's got Dallas so spooked? I, for one, am dying to find Metroids to put these ice rifles to the test. I read the intel. Keep the suckers frozen until our partners break them with their rocket launchers. Teamwork. I just hope they've gotten good practice somewhere in anywhere but the outdated survivor arenas. Their Metroid holograms are a joke. Alright then. Log entry updated. Oh, no, that was the same one I already looked at. That stayed on screen just long enough for me to be like, wait, what? So, I am going to go into the ship, don't you worry, but first I want to finish exploring the outside. If we... Oh, hey, another one. If we look back here, we can see that rescue team ship back in the background. And there's another power bomb tank. How nice. Oop. Gonna get hurt by space. Man, that thing has a gun. You see that, like, cross-shaped thing at the back of the gun? Anyway, what's this say? GSGTS Oraka. Things have slowed to a crawl after we captured the blind animal a few nights ago. I didn't think I'd be spending most of my time digging with researchers when I was offered the chance of a lifetime. Still, I suppose this is better than my sister's assignment. I can't imagine anything more boring than patrolling the borders of Kraken Empire space. I have no idea what that's a reference to. 100.6. Well, you know, you can get like 1,000% in Portrait of Ruin. It's a disaster. First an explosion from the underground camp's elevator, then suddenly Ash's radar picks up 3 Metroid signals headed our way. One of them was different. Looks like an insect shot lightning. Our ice rifles couldn't contain it. Araka gave her life covering us as we fled to the ship. The last I saw of her was that thing flying away with her body impaled on its horns. Screams. I can't get her screams out of my head. Here's another one. We managed to send a distress signal before the Metroid bug fried the comm antenna, but the captain's an issue. He wants to look for the underground team. We just got our butts kicked, and he wants us to go back out there? I've got a better idea. How about we ditch them and leave the planet? I don't care if I'm branded a coward or locked away with pirate bunkmates at HQ. I just want off this planet. Alright, here's where we found the other entrance to this ship. Here's a nice elevator. That might be a save room. It's not. But there's another guy here. I escorted Ash back to the Thoth after the underground camp gave him samples from what they describe as a large translucent husk. Ash had a bad feeling about it. I wouldn't be as troubled if I'd been given far more soldiers for this expedition, along with a bounty hunter or 2. HQ is confident that their intel will enable us to kill the original Metroid type if it's not extinct by now. But on what basis do they believe it's the only threat on SR-388? More things with logs. Huh, radioactivity. Ash's log number 82. Research notes. The presence of compact nuclei render the larvae highly responsive to radioactivity. For example, beta rays cause them to divide and multiply within hours, a fact that aided the space pirates in keeping a supply of specimens for many operations. Other radioactive elements enable off-world Metroids to bypass their larval phase and mutate into powerful aberrations that, if not reported by Iran herself, I'd have disregarded as fiction. It's gravely concerning to think how other forms of radioactivity can affect Metroids, and why our government must take action before anyone gets their hands on them again. I was pushing the wrong buttons. Adaptations. The larvae on SR-388 are voracious until they metamorphs, at which point their hunger subsides. Off-world Metroids cannot normally shed their larval form, which I believe is a side effect of their adaptations. The nuclei likely alter in function when the Metroid is removed from SR-388, changing into specialized cells that help the creature tolerate its surroundings. This, along with new environmental factors, cause subtle or drastic changes in the body. Regrettably, the Metroid is stuck in perpetual hunger as it tries to reach a form it can no longer obtain. The larva Metroid carries 4 nuclei organs, primarily used to stock the energy absorbed from prey. For protection, it distributes a portion of the organ's power into the surrounding membrane and fortifies it. Only cold temperatures can hinder this flow of energy and weaken its defense. Recent findings and events suggest that 3 of the larva's nuclei eventually change into stem-like cells on SR-388 to be used as building blocks for its later forms. But why only here? Is it something in the food or some radiation the planet emits? Alright, there's more to this place. I also thought there was a save room somewhere in this ship. know there's some way to get to other parts of the ship. Like the obvious holes. I thought this elevator went up farther. Weird. Maybe they changed it, or... Oh no, here we go. This is what I was thinking of, probably. Look, I'm gonna look for a save room first. I think this might be one? Yeah. Good old save room, just like in Fusion. But it does have the functions of the ones in this game. Still, of healing you and all. Alright, I'll read this guy. I think HQ wants to minimize their involvement with bounty hunters, as their reliance on the latter to solve problems over the years might have made the government look weak. It would explain why Samus, the famed Metroid killer, wasn't hired to accompany us. This could have been my chance to meet him. I'd have started off with some small talk, invite him to a drink, and I'm daydreaming again. Knowing me, I'd get flustered and strike him as an awkward gal. That's a pretty good joke. Poor person is dead. I guess that she didn't get the memo? Alright, here we have things that I believe are references to other video games, to other Metroid games that I'm less familiar with. Whatever those are. Here we have a broken tank, which can't possibly be good. Oh! Uh-oh. Genesis. An ambush predator, this blind animal has adapted to hunt in the dark, relying on specialized senses to stalk prey. Its body offers little protection, and it will attempt to conceal itself in the shadows as a result. Its acidic blood is used as a projectile via auto-hemorrhaging. The Genesis naturally hunts in groups, making it a highly successful species with little need to evolve. Its DNA suggests it belongs to the oldest living lineage on SR-388, granting its name. Alright, so this is an optional boss fight, but it has a particular weakness. It's weak to power bombs, which I think is just neat. Gives me an excuse to use these. Now, I don't think that the number of power bombs I have now, even after finding a couple tanks nearby, is enough to completely kill it. But making it take damage at least is nice. Oh man, it didn't like that at all. It does a lot of damage at a time, by the way. Well, I'm all out of bombs. Ouch. Ah, there we go. So yeah, optional boss fight. The reward for which is the energy tank you get before fighting it. Very nice setup. I should save. If you come here with more power bombs, like after going after a few more tanks, then you can kill it entirely with power bombs, but I don't know, maybe killing it with power bombs is a little bit cheap. I think it's a neat thing that it's not immune to them like most bosses, though. Like most bosses in most Metroids ever. Alright, so we've fully explored this area of the surface and the ship and all that. Time to head back below. I guess now we know what happened to the team here, at least. Oh. Log entry updated. Carrion eaters have approached the vicinity, drawn to the scent of decay previously trapped within the Thoth. Carrion eaters, huh? I guess that's what these are supposed to be. Indestructible carrion eaters. I just love how there's this tunnel in the background that you could only notice if you were really looking for it. That turns out to be an elevator to somewhere. Alright, so with that, Man, look how much map we have. Anyway, with that, this is our next destination. Have to backtrack downward a bit to get there, but I think it was worth it to have another E-tank, honestly. If nothing else. Ah. Onward and downward. Oh look, we needed power bomb here. It's almost like I knew that. Here's the next place it'll dip down at. Eight Metroids detected in the area. Also water. And whatever that is, I can't get past it yet. Gonna have to find another way around. Oh yeah, I can just fall through here. Durr. Nope. Charging through that guy doesn't do anything either. Distribution Center. This cave has a massive building outfitted with electrical conduits and water pipes. One of the pipes is collapsed and water steadily floods the lower sections of the facility. Data is insufficient to determine the structure's functionality, except for the fact that we've already called it a distribution center. Whoops. I mean, at least a name like The Tower is sufficiently vague to come from someone who's just looking at the outside. But, like, you're already calling this place a distribution center, so you must assume already that it's going to be distributing things from a center, which is itself, I feel. This place is a little bit of a pain to climb through. Ah, there we go. Ninja stars. These guys can be very annoying if you let them just stick around and hit you. Here we have EMP bombs, I think. No, they're not EMP bombs. They're just bombs. You shoot them and they explode like that. Yep. Maybe oh, I can't go to the right. Okay. Let's get rid of everything here, right? There's another bomb up there, by the way. And they like to chain react, too. One of them will blow up another one with its bullets. Oh, I found another bomb. Maybe I should have blown up the bombs before opening the way. It's fine, I have this nice wall to protect me here. Just gonna sit in the corner like a smart person. Uh-oh. What could this be? Well, there's an exit up here, but it's closed. Wings. This facility is a power distribution center. The wiring linked to this facility provides power to various structures within the region. All excess energy is stored in portable spherical cells which are distributed throughout the intricate passages of the cave system via vacuum pipes and carrier drones. These cells are filled to maximum capacity. Any exposure to beam weapons will destabilize the energy charge. Alright. I admit, I love this place. It's a nice breather after all the horror stuff, or kind of in between all the horrible stuff and like the tower full of weapons. It's like, yeah, it's just a nice power place with some puzzles and bombs. The music is very relaxing. Oh, there was an item back here. Where is it? How do I get to it? Oh, you're gonna need screw attack for that. Here is our example of an item, power cell. And here we learn what the puzzle is with these things. We've been seeing these all throughout. The idea is that you put a power cell into one of these and it opens a door. They're basically keys. But now we get to see another use of them. If you do blow up a power cell, it acts like an EMP and deactivates all the robots in range. Very convenient. On the other hand, if you want to move a power cell around, you can always use concussive weaponry, because beam weaponry, after all, is the one that makes it explode. Haha. It doesn't actually hurt me to have the EMP going near me either, which is rather nice. Oh, well, okay. Get going. I like how the gray corpses of the robot enemies actually just stick around forever too. So now that we've turned the distribution center on, the various places where we saw those doors will also have keys, you know, distributed to them. But it's not quite time to go back through toward those yet. I'm not sure, but I thought there might be a rope. Oh, hi! Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a thing. I'm pretty sure that this guy can, activate those if he uses his electro thing. He does have some kind of electric attack, I think, still. Anyway, yeah, there's still Metroids around. Oh yeah, see? There he goes, activating those EMPs. You might not be able to do certain things like shoot missiles or something while an EMP is active. At the very least, it does obscure your vision a bit. Oh man, don't turn around on me. Hey, I'm back here. Whoops. I'm back here, buddy. It's worth mentioning I don't have to fight him now, but, like, there's no good reason not to. There we go. Yeah. Here we get the other gimmick of a distribution center, which is, we can also distribute ourselves through these things. that's a good way to avoid getting hurt by that. Need screw attack for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this to make this room easier to deal with. Just deactivate all those bombs. I guess I'll keep going to the right. Even though I could have continued through there. These things do kind of physics their way around quite a bit. Yes, in certain situations, trying to get these things to go where you want them to go can feel a bit like a pachinko machine. I'm thinking I might need this at the bottom of this room, by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm even bothering. Yep, I did. And that will open the door we saw up top. Oops. That'll open this door. Oh, oops. I'm running away now. I just sort of blindly shot and didn't know what I was getting myself into. Oh hey, if it isn't screw attack. Inflict massive damage. Wonderful. There's nothing secret in this room. So most importantly, if you screw attack a bomb, it doesn't explode. How very nice. I mean, it explodes, but it doesn't, you know, attack you. It die explodes, it doesn't, anyway. Oh. I thought I saw something over there, but I guess not. That tile right here looks really suspicious, though. I guess there's nothing here. Alright. Now I can go back the other way, I guess. I could go through that, and notice that it connects, that area connects to here. Oh, Metroids! They are immune to screw attack, by the way, and there's like 6 of them in this room. Oh boy. It's like, oh, you think you can handle small Metroids? What about like 10 of them at a time? Or I guess it's just 6, probably. Here's like 6 of them. At least when there's a lot of them, firing blindly will often get you results. There we go. Now it's just you. combo. Well, I should probably save that accomplishment. Yeah, there's only 2 Metroids left in this area. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna have to hunt down 8 Metroids. Joke, here's 6 of them at once. Anyway, finally, here's where this goes. And I can't do anything about that, but I can go around it. Eventually. Eventually I'll be able to get... There we go. Okay. This room is suspiciously designed, isn't it? So there's a way to go down here, but if I go over here, there's a power bomb. There's a place where I can get a power bomb tank. Alright. I guess now I'll go in here and see what this is about. Uh-oh, this leads underwater. Well, I can't do anything underwater yet, can I? I'll have to come back this way later. So yeah, the arrow on the map indicates that there is a distributor thing, I guess a broad tunnel, going in that direction. Blah. Well, there were places where I could use screw attack before, so I should probably check 1 or 2 of those out. I guess I'll let those guys explode, if that's what they really want to do. Right here. Here's somewhere I couldn't go before. Aha. We finally have fast travel. We've only been playing this game for about 3.5 hours. This is the fast travel system. These distribution center places, huh. That's weird. This one looks very broken, doesn't it? Originally it just looked like a normal one that was just closed off. Also, I think that having colors on these is new. Anyway, yeah, we can use these to go back to previous areas, but it's once again not quite time for me to be doing that. Yeah, I think your gun doesn't work while the EMP is on you, because it's kind of sparking quite a bit. Yeah, I'm pushing the attack button, it doesn't do anything. Anyway, before I go back to at least do all of the power cell bouncing puzzles, there's still another upgrade or 2 here that you want to get to make things a little easier to deal with. Oh, this is such a pain. Would you please? Thank you. Oh my, are you... This is what I mean when I say these can be annoying. Oops. Physics. Alright, I'm gonna try throwing a super missile at it. That should give it a lot of momentum. Or not. Power bomb? No effect at all. Okay, there. Now it's at least over in this area. Missiles might be easier to do this with. Wrong way. There we go. Vault over that. Get into... There we go. Key in the lock. Only very annoying to do. Huh. This just leads to the exit. Now I bet that is a, I'm gonna bet that is actually a speed booster thing. But I want to double check before I go to the trouble of dealing with it. Yep. So we have to find like the exact spot to speed boost from, and also I can't do it yet because there's still water here, and I still don't have the means to navigate through water. Yikes. Do I need to go this way? I don't think I can do anything over here just yet. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. We're not quite through exploring the possibilities of using screw attack inside the distribution center, I think. Oh, these fish. Very irritating fish, these. Ah. Out of the water. Alright. Gonna re-explore this area with screw attack active. I'm pretty sure the bombs in that like whole area, you can't get in there. That's just to help you see what bombs do. Oh yeah, I haven't been down... Oh yeah, that was water though. Maybe... Alright. I think what I should be doing is going back to the purple area that has shortcuts everywhere, and I think one of those actually leads to progress in this area, instead of back to somewhere that I've been before. I just don't remember which one, if that's true or not. I should probably just try all of those and then continue on afterward. It's a little irritating that screw attack doesn't destroy bombable walls, because that's usually a thing, like if you ever play Fusion, I think that's something that it does in that. Oh yeah, here's where we couldn't get something because we didn't have super missiles. Aha! Check that out. I know how to backtrack. Anyway, we couldn't get through there because we didn't have screw attack, but now we can, and I think this isn't where I'm trying to go. Oh well. At least it looked cool. So I guess I shouldn't be going this way, but actually that way. Whoops. Actually, where? Okay. Down and to the right. Okay. I like how that one particular room has a bunch of old robots from the earlier areas that are not usually common in this area, just so that you can say, okay, yeah, all the robots are destroyed by EMP explosion. Just so that you're clear that it's not just the ones that come from this area that are weak to that. Just all of the floor here is screw attackable. Alright, we're gonna check these. This one... Oh, I think this is the one I need to go to. Yeah. So check it out. What's this stuff? Well, it's permanent EMPization. You can't shoot anything while you're on it. But you can continue to screw attack. So because we need to shoot the door, the puzzle here is to get out of the electro stuff in order to shoot the door. Oh, wait, there's an item in this room. Bombs don't work either, by the way. I might not be able to get the item in here just yet. Oh, no, okay. You can power bomb far enough away. You can do it. Alright, here we have places where I need to use a missile. But I can't use a missile because, yeah. However, here's the thing. Boom. I guess I need to shoot a missile or something. Nope. Ah, okay. Here you're just explicitly supposed to hit it from a faraway power bomb. Huh. Wonder what this does. Yeah, that seems like a thing that a person would willingly step into. And then I guess this is supposed to look like Dark Samus from the Prime or something. Gravity suit. Liquid friction eliminated. Improved defense. Also, it makes you immune to the, this sparkly stuff. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And also, I guess because it makes you immune to this, it also makes you immune to, being EMP'd. I'm not completely sure on that point, but I think it's possible. Anyway, here's just to emphasize the point that you can now shoot in this area if you want. Alright. And this leads us straight underwater to demonstrate our newfound ability of being underwater. In a room with spikes that you need to space jump in. And here we are on the east side of the distribution center. Having achieved mastery over water. Where's this door go? Well, it's a shortcut we can open. Alright, let's test. Aha! Okay, gravity suit does make you immune to this, it just doesn't say anything about it. That's nice. Alright, so now we want to go back to that place where I went down and wound up underwater and couldn't do anything. I think that's where we want to go next. Although there's only about 10 minutes left. I can at least see if I find a save point down there, right? As for how did I even get there? Oh. I just walked right by the way to get there. It's right here. We go through this distribution tunnel, and it takes us into that room. This is really awkward to get through. There we go. Stupid bubbles. Alright. Now I can exist in water. And I can screw attack these fish. I can even speed boost underwater. Alright, so I think this is maybe... Well, I don't know. There's still 10 minutes. Let's see. If I am where I think I am, there's a boss upcoming. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh. This isn't what I was thinking of, but apparently Metroids are immune to water too. That's a new information. Aha! Here's what I thought I was after. Yeah, let's do this. Or not? No, I guess this isn't what I thought it was. Nope. This this is a weird shortcut that isn't useful yet. I always get confused in this part as to what's where, because there's some rooms that look kind of similar to each other and have different functions. Like the room with the Metroids in it. The room with, what's this about? I don't know what this is about, but I don't think it's where I'm going. Well, I can't do anything about that just yet. Missile tank. And I need lightning to get through there. Dang it. There we go. Is this the room with spikes I'm thinking of? Maybe. It's a room with spikes, that's for sure. What's with this dead end? Oh. Power bomb and it's not one. Well, I still haven't found what I thought I was looking for, but I guess I could go back to the save room at this point. I mean, I found an energy tank. This is gonna bother me. Can I get up there from here? Maybe not. Well, I'm pretty sure that passageway over there isn't accessible yet, and it leads to somewhere. It just kind of leads to the exit. I can't get through this. Yeah, I guess I'll just go save and try to figure this out next time, whenever that may be. Well, I mean, it'll probably be next Tuesday, but again, I'll have to say something on forums to say for sure. Alright, well, I found an energy tank. That's enough of a victory for me. We did already kill like 3 bosses, so... Oh, alright. Thank you for watching. Wish me luck as I suffer through proctoring for the next 3 days, and then try to drive home. For the moment, I'll be back when I can, but farewell for now.